Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly forecast for July 20th through the 26th. We've got a little ocean mermaid theme here for the summer. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here. And then we're going to pull a spirit message for you all from this deck here. So without further ado, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's going on, my darlings. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. July 20th through the 26th. What is going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising? So first off, we have the Three of Cups. All right, happy energy here. And the creator of this deck, if you're trying to learn tarot, and if you're having a hard time remembering the meanings of the cards, this could be a good deck because it's got little keywords at the bottom. And so the creator of this deck has summed up Three of Cups with the energy of reunion. There could absolutely, positively be some kind of reunion going on for some of you, depending on what part of the world you live in right now, especially what part of the U.S. you live in right now. You may or may not be able to get together in person with people. But definitely there could be a coming together. There could be a celebration of some kind happening, coming together. Three of Cups is a card that can indicate causes or reasons for celebration, happy announcements. It can be associated with graduations, with baby showers, birth announcements, engagements, promotions, new jobs, milestones in life that we like to come together and celebrate. So some of you, Taurus, could have some milestone or some big news coming your way. Now, those of you who are very driven right now with getting something off the ground in terms of projects or self-employment, I can and I have seen Three of Cups come up a lot of the times when you might be getting exposure through association, or you might be actually coming together with people that maybe are not doing the same thing that you're doing. You all might not be in the same exact line of business, but there may be some kind of connectedness to where you guys are able to create some kind of synergy, where you're maybe referring clients to each other, or you guys are helping advertise or boost or recommend each other. There could be some kind of coming together and community in that way. Reunion here is listed. Three of Cups could be finding your community, finding your tribe, finding like-minded people as well. The next card here for you all, Taurus, is the Knight of Cups. And so it says here, proposals. Wow. Taurus, maybe some of you are getting a proposal. It could be happening, but, those of you that you watch my weekly videos, you know my rule. You know the rule that Amethyst has. There's so many readers focusing on love that in the weekly forecasts, I try to step away from romance. And I try to look at the cards in the other areas of our life, our career, our spiritual development, our healing, our family life, our friends, all the other important parts of being a human being on this planet. So we're going to put love aside. Knight of Cups gets a bad rap as somebody who's a player or somebody who's not serious. But when I see Knight of Cups, Spirit is giving us an invitation to learn to enjoy life, to seek the things that bring us a sense of joy, a sense of adventure, a sense of beauty. Some of you, Taurus, might find that you are receiving a lot of attention. And so Spirit is trying to help you get comfortable with being put up on a pedestal. And Spirit is trying to help get you comfortable with receiving compliments and receiving in general. When I see the Knight of Cups, it comes up a lot of the times when somebody is getting unblocked in receiving of abundance. And it may have been in the Taurus reading a couple of weeks ago when something similar came up and someone commented and they made a very valid point. And they said, look, my heart's been open and I'm still trying to bring in abundance, but I know a lot of people and their hearts are very guarded and they have very I forgot the way that they worded it, but some people with very closed or very hard hearts, and they have a ton of wealth. Well, that's not the same as abundance, right? I'm not saying that you can't be someone with a closed heart and have a ton of money, but it's not abundant energy. These are like Scrooge McDuck kind of people who just aren't happy, and the money that they have is never enough. They're hoarding, but they're hoarding money. So this is about abundance. This is about receiving and being in joy. And so when the Knight of Cups appears, a lot of the time Spirit is talking about, you know, getting used to receiving. I also feel, Taurus, something might be happening for you in your professional life where you're being put up on a pedestal. You're getting special treatment and you're having a hard time with it. And Spirit's trying to teach you to get comfortable with it. So maybe you're getting a promotion and people are, you know, talking to you a different kind of way because they don't want to get in trouble, right? Like, oh, here comes Taurus. Let me be respectful. Let me be on my best behavior. Let me show Taurus that I'm working. You know, there could be something coming in this way where, you know, you're getting a lot of respect, a lot of attention. And you might be like, whoa, I'm still the same regular person. No need for all this, right? Or maybe you're doing something in like the public eye. Sorry, guys. Maybe you're doing something in the public eye and you're having to get used to attention. But I do feel there's like this sense of where you're kind of being put up on a pedestal and a part of you wants to push it away. And Spirit is saying, don't push it away. Accept the attention. Get comfortable with it. Be comfortable with receiving and pursue the things that give you a sense of joy, a sense of beauty, a sense of wonder. You know, kind of pursue the passions that are in your heart. Your next card here, Taurus, is, it says Order, the King of the Ocean. So this would be a card that in traditional tarot we refer to as the Emperor. This could be Aries or Scorpio energy, masculine Aries or Scorpio energy. It is a major arcana card. So you guys know the way that I read, those of you guys who are my regular viewers, when I see the major arcana cards come up, it's telling me that you're entering a new chapter in your life. This is a new chapter in your life, a new period. And so this is an energy that's going to be around you for a while. It might be kicking off this week, but it's going to be around for a while. And the Emperor to me is boss energy, okay? Like boss. It can be the building of an empire or dynasty in terms of your life's work or a business. It could be being in charge, but it's definitely a card of order. It's definitely a card of discipline and, you know, making things happen. So I really do feel, Taurus, like your position or station in life is being elevated. It's going to be happening in different ways for different ones of you. Okay? But you're coming into an elevated position, elevated status. And some of you have been working on this. You've been wanting to step out of, I'm hearing step out of your birth order. So, wow, that's a whole complex subject. For some of you, you know, maybe you are born in a part of the world or in a culture where it's like the firstborn gets this, the youngest gets that, right? So like maybe it's like in this way you feel like your life has been destined and it's not been fair and you're wanting to break out of that. Or maybe you were born into a certain class or socio-economical group and you've been wanting to step out of that. I feel like this is happening. You are coming into a more elevated, for lack of a better term, station in life. And it's coming through your discipline, your self-discipline, learning from past mistakes. This is the thing about the Emperor or the King of the Ocean. You know, he's not powerful and successful because he's perfect. He's powerful and successful because he has tried. He's fallen on his face. He has gotten back up again. He has learned from the mistakes and he has come back better. He's come back better and he's come back stronger. So this is a time, Taurus, that I feel a lot of you are able to have ideas, epiphanies from your past mistakes. Like you're finding a better way of doing things, and it's paying off. It's paying off in bringing you abundance, in bringing you stability, and in helping you to be respected and taken seriously and put up on that pedestal, you know, placed upon that throne. I've also heard other readers refer to this as sometimes masculine energy from the ancestral line, who are passed on coming through. So maybe you have a father figure or father or grandfather figure who has passed on, that you might be feeling around you, visiting you, guiding you, bringing you information. Some of you might be spending time with your father or father figure this week, in which you're kind of being passed the scepter, right? You might have a parent who is preparing you to step in and kind of take over once they are no longer on this planet. So they might be, oh gosh, I don't mean to get all dark here, but they might be talking to you about their desire of, like, when they pass away, like what they want to be done in terms of services, religious services, burial or cremation. And for whatever reason, for some of you, I feel like they're almost telling you like who they don't want there. Like, if you see this person, tell them they're not welcome. Tell them I don't want them here. I don't know why, but I'm like feeling somebody's telling you, like, when I pass away, don't let that person into my funeral service. Like, I don't know why, but I'm feeling that. For some of you, yeah, and this person might also kind of be giving you instructions, right? Or like, you know, watch over your other siblings, you know, when I'm not here, make sure they're okay. Or they might be asking you to make them promises. And so, and this applies to you whether you are male or female or whatever you may identify as, you know. They're just kind of seeing you as the capable person, and they're passing that scepter over to you, or they're telling you, hey, look, when I'm not around anymore, you know, you're in charge. And I don't know, some of you maybe don't want to accept that responsibility, but I do feel that's a conversation some of you may be having with a father or father figure. The next card here, Taurus, is Knight of Wands. And this is activity. This could also be a card that's coming up when you're having to make very fast decisions, right? It could be an ultimatum that you are receiving. It could be an offer that you are receiving, and you might not feel like you have a lot of time to decide. So you're going to have to move quickly. So this card is just basically saying, be prepared to think on your feet. Do the best you can, you know, gather any information that you can as quickly as you can. But time is of the essence here. Time is of the essence here. And I feel for some of you, there's something happening in the week where you're realizing that, you know, life is really short, and it's affecting the way in which you are living your life. You may be living with more passion, more purpose. You may be realizing that you're not getting any younger, so you might be filling your time with goals and ambitions and things that you're wanting to accomplish in your time here on Earth. So you might be kind of getting this zeal or this second wind for life, okay? Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to look at your spirit message for the week. And as always, guys, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos, because some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. They might add a little extra information that can be very helpful for you. And so I encourage you to do that. If you would like a private reading, you can schedule a private reading with me through the Calendly link listed in the description of the video. Oh, wow. Look, Taurus, you have this beautiful card here. And it says Angel of New Life. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. We talked about that chapter energy with the Emperor, right? You are coming into your power. Taurus, this is not going to feel good in the beginning. I'm going to be honest with you, and I'll tell you why. Because every time I look at this card and I see her emerging from this lotus flower, right? And she's like, she's naked. It makes me think of a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. And I kind of imagine, you know, coming out of the cocoon, it was nice and safe inside, right? Nice and warm. And now you're breaking out of it, and you might have some sliminess from being in the cocoon or being inside that bud, right? And now you're breaking out of it, and you're completely and totally exposed to the elements, right? On one hand, you know, sunlight is amazing, but when you've been in the dark or you've been inside, you might have to keep your eyes closed. It might be very difficult to adjust to the light. The fresh air around you might make you feel cold or make you shiver in the beginning. It might take you time to get used to being in this environment, right? It's pushing you out of your comfort zone. But once you're able to take some time and adjust to it, you're like, wow, the sun feels great against my skin. The air feels great against my skin. It's so great to be able to see, oh my gosh, I can actually move around, and now I'm ready to go and explore, you know? So it's going to be wonderful. But in the beginning moments, you're going to feel vulnerable. You're going to feel awkward. And that's a part of it. That's okay. You know, just remind yourself, it's okay that I feel this way right now, but I'm going to really, really thrive. I'm going to really get used to this. So there's this happy new chapter coming in, this new life, this new way of living. Okay, the rainbow is really jumping out at me too. So I feel like the storms of the past are behind you. Like, this is it. This is everything you've been working towards. It's here. This is that promise of the new life, right? No more flood, no more destruction. This is where you are building, you are creating, okay? Again, watch your moon, sun, and rising sign video. Schedule a private reading if you'd like to. And I will be announcing in the next week or so the winner of the free 30-minute reading that I'm giving away, and the winner of the obsidian arrowhead that I'm giving away. I'm going to pick one winner from Instagram, one winner from Facebook. I'm just going to see who's jumping out at me from the comments and the likes, and pick a winner from each page. And I will continue to do these giveaways every single month. One person will win a free reading, and one person will win a prize, and the prizes will change each month. Do check out your channeled angel messages for July if you haven't already. Check out your love readings for July if you haven't already. Those are linked in the description. The August readings will be up soon. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye, Taurus. Take care.